Hey, y'all, this is your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman coming to you real quick with some information about y'all celebrities. Y'all love to hear about them damn celebrities, boy, I tell you. Before I start, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you push all notifications. That's that black bell. Some of you telling me you're not getting notified. You see me later because you don't have that bell pushed. And sometimes you got to unsubscribe to resubscribe. And yeah, make sure you push that thumbs up. And to my mods, if you see a bunch of yellow thumbs, I wasn't clear yesterday when I said this. Yellow thumbs on the comments, a lot of times they are bots. So I'm gonna give them a few minutes to make a legit comment, or we have to delete them. So any yellow thumbs just going up and up and up, them are bots, and we gotta get rid of them. But how you doing? Hey, Kanique. How you doing? Patricia, Miss Lillian, Anthony. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? Cynthia, Emma. How y'all all doing today? Happy Sunday, Tara. I see you all. I don't know where Miss Lorraine been. Or damn, what is my other? I can't forget my other mod name. They come to me. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Gail. Hey, Shy. How y'all doing? Monique. Hey, this information that I just did some research on had my mouth on the floor. TK had my mouth on the floor, and you know what? When you find out something, it kind of scare you. So I'm not gonna really say what I want to say because Teresa and Miss Deborah, these people crazy. These Hollywood folks is really on demon time, and I grew up with some Hollywood people, y'all. I know some people from my city that's might be entwined in some of this, and I'm just hoping, I'm hoping that's not the case. But I'm going to say what I'm going to say about this certain person from my city. Just a little bit, because I don't want them trying to come after me and I have to bop his ass. And okay. Jay-Z and Diddy case was dropped about Little Hands. Y'all know that, right? From 1-800-BABY or Tony Bugsby. He dropped the case. Jay-Z at first said he wasn't going to sue him. Now, allegedly, everything on this video is alleged. Every single thing I say is alleged until proven in court, okay? Jay-Z allegedly coming after Tony Bugsby, and he won $100 million. He won $100 million because he said Tony Bugsby was running his mouth saying all kind of willy-nilly stuff, and he coming after him now. And I have to correct something. Diddy got dropped too. I thought it was just Jay-Z, but Diddy got dropped too from the lawsuit. Because I'm like, how you go drop one, not the other one? So they both was dropped. Ooh, what I found out today, y'all, I don't even know where to start. Jay-Z, I was giving that brother the benefit of the doubt. I really wasn't giving Jay-Z the benefit of the doubt. I was just saying, let him have his day in court. But Jay-Z, brother, the little things that I just researched, it's not adding up, and I'm hoping I'm wrong about the brother from New York. But I don't know. Starting way back in the 90s, before Jay-Z was Jay-Z, I'm looking at some notes. He had a friend that's called D. Haven. D. Haven was his boy. They was selling drugs together, allegedly, on the streets of New York. And they was big time. Well, they was on the other side of town somewhere, and they got robbed, right? And they got away. When they got back to their side of town, D. Haven couldn't breathe. He found out that he was Pawpaw. He didn't know he got hit. So he gave Jay all the stuff and said, call my mother, and I'm going to take a taxi to the hospital. I'll meet you there. Well, long story short, with D. Haven and Jay, allegedly Jay-Z played him. D. Haven ended up catching a case. He got 5 years. And Jay took all the merchandise. Didn't give him $1. And they were like this. He took off with D. Haven and he left him hanging. Didn't take no accountability. And this was his boy he grew up with. So you know Diddy don't have no chance. If this somebody you grew up with, you was breaking bread with on the streets, and you crossed them. Because I used to think that Dame Dash was tripping. I'm like, Dame Dash is a hater. But I know that Jay started with Dame. They got movies together and everything. And I mean, it was like, Rockefeller, they was tight as hell. And then all of a sudden, Jay-Z took off. And I'm like, what happened? Because, you know, Dame Dash was the brains. Dame was the man back in the day. So I'm like, how the hell Jay-Z just take off and Dame Dash got left behind? It just wasn't making sense. And then with Aaliyah, I'm going to get to what I'm saying in a minute. I'm just giving y'all a little bit. Aaliyah started off with R. Kelly. Then she ended up with Jay-Z. And then she ended up with Dame Dash. And this girl was young as heck. She died in her early 20s. So I'm like, how did she get passed around by 3 people that know each other? Allegedly, Jay-Z started making friends with people in high places. And he started leaving folks behind. One of his head, what is she? She's executive. One of the head executives under Jay-Z right now, name is, what is this woman's name? Desiree Perez. Have y'all heard about Desiree Perez? Desiree Perez was big time drug dealer. She ended up catching a case and going to prison until she turned state evidence. She promised them she would wear wires and pretty much entrap people for the DEA, the feds. I'm on live. I'm gonna trap them for you if y'all give me a deal. Guess who pardoned her? Donald Trump, his first term. He pardoned a drug dealer. And from my understanding, she had bodies and everything on her. You know? So now the puzzle's starting to come together. I'm like, where do Donald Trump fit in with Jay-Z, with Diddy, with Lil Wayne, with Kanye West, with Prince Harry? They all was part of the S-trafficking ring. Oprah, allegedly. Because I'm like, how are all these people friends? They don't have nothing in common. This ain't making sense to me. How does Snoop Dogg end on TV with a white lady cooking food? A Crip from Compton. This ain't adding up. Jay-Z, I thought it was Diddy. Jay-Z is Hollywood, baby. The whole time I'm thinking it's Diddy. Diddy was the one, he's the glue. He the one that go get the people for Hollywood, and he put people together. Jay-Z running the show with corporate. See, you don't see Jay-Z flamboyant and running around like Diddy. All in the videos. Jay always, he quiet. Then I started thinking, how the hell did Jay-Z become a billionaire before Diddy? How did Kanye become a billionaire? Have y'all ever seen any of the old school rappers way back in the day? You know how them rappers were. Do you ever remember them old school rappers making that kind of money? LL Cool J not even a billionaire. How in the hell did these people become? They not throwing out banging hits. I know people do circles around Jay-Z and Kanye. So I'm like, how the hell this happened? Because Jay-Z was rubbing shoulders with some corporate men. Jay-Z was running around with informants for the DEA. So Jay-Z is covered, allegedly. he's covered. So no matter what happens, he can just make a phone call and Desiree go make some shit happen for Jay. I'm for sure somebody called Tony Busby. You better get some act right, boy. Do you know who you playing with? And all of a sudden, the case, poof, it went away. I won't be surprised if every Diddy case go away. Now, isn't it ironic that the case for Jay-Z and Diddy, Tony Busby dropped? But he got 100 and some more cases on Diddy by himself? Isn't that kind of funny? That the one that Jay-Z involved with, poof, it went away. I just seen a video with Tory Lanez. His name, Tory Lanez. The one Meg Thee Stallion said, paw her in the foot at the Kardashian house. Oh my God, it's so much, I don't even know how to put the story together, y'all. The Kardashians is like Diddy proteges. He like pimping them from the mama to the daughters. It's pictures with Diddy sitting there like the Dawn and they surrounded him. Diddy pimping them girls. Because I always wonder, how did the Kardashians get so famous? Diddy. They big time flavor treats at the party. Could you imagine Clyde Davis and all them messing with Kim Kardashian, J-Lo, and all these delicious girls from Mary J, Beyonce? These girls, they want them. And the extras, Cassie and all the other ones, they get paid the $250,000. Could you imagine what the Kardashians? They billionaires too, y'all. Why? Oh, they want us to believe because of makeup and clothes. They billionaires. Rihanna, billionaire. All these people, billionaires. When I was growing up, you couldn't hardly get a contract. When I was growing up, New Edition went on a world tour and came back with a check that said $1, I think $1.50. TLC went bankrupt. They weren't making no money. I mean, these people was hot and popping. If you look back in the 90s, the talent we had, and these people weren't making no money. Now, all of a sudden, it's billionaires. Tyler Perry put on a dress and he a billionaire 2 times over. Oh, but Flip Wilson started it. Was he a billionaire? Did Sammy Davis Jr. become a billionaire? Did Luther? I mean, no. So I'm like, what in the hell is going on? I got something to say about Luther too. Let me say that real quick. I found out that, dang, who was the person? Oh, Barry White. Y'all know Barry died, right? Well, your boy, what's his name? Not Barry Gordy. The one just died. Quincy Jones had something done to Barry White because Barry White exposed that they turned Luther out. That Luther had to bend over, allegedly. Yeah, this industry, I'm done with Hollywood, man. I'm telling you, I'm done with Hollywood. Let me tell you. Y'all know Nipsey Hussle, right? Nipsey that got pow on Crenshaw and Larson. Is it Larson? In L.A.? His store, the Marathon, he got pow right outside his store. He was dating Lauren London. He had a baby by Lauren London. So I went to look. I said, something ain't adding. I'm going to tell you about Tory Lanez dad in a minute. Something not adding up because it just ain't making sense. So I said, what connection does Nipsey Hussle have with Jay-Z and Diddy? Well, come to find out they made some music together. They did business together. Jay-Z wanted Nipsey to sign with him. Nipsey said, no, I make more money on my own. I'm not signing. Where's Nipsey? He didn't want to sign. So I said, well, I wonder what connection does Jay-Z and Diddy have with Lauren London? Guess what, y'all? Lauren London been around Diddy since she was a kid, a teenager. She has a baby by Lil Wayne. So I'm like, what is the connection here? Lauren London allegedly is one of the F-off girls from way back in the day. And I said, is it possible that Diddy and Jay-Z put Lauren London on Nipsey Hussle? Because now he's gone. Then I said, well, what is the connection with Lauren London and Cassie? You know they were best friends, right? So I'm like, okay, I got to go a little deeper. Let me go a little deeper. Did Lauren London know Diddy before Cassie? So did Lauren London introduce her friend Cassie to Diddy? So Lauren London was out here getting people. Cute little Lauren London with the dimples that don't like nobody in her business. I'm so private. No, you can't talk. You probably under an NDA. You can't talk. You got us thinking you so private and quiet. Guess what else I found out about Miss Lauren London? Allegedly. After Cassie was getting beat up, dogged out, dog drugged, all that stuff, Lauren London remained Diddy's friend. They got pictures all together, hugged up. After her friend got beat down and dragged, and she stayed over there and stayed his friend. How can your bestie and your BFF get beat up, dragged, dogged out by this man, and you still his friend? Do you owe Diddy something? Guess what else? Lauren London's sister was Diddy's assistant. So her and her sister entwined in all this. And guess what happened to Lauren London's sister? Diddy allegedly beat the shit out of her. And Lauren London remained Diddy's friend. So I believe that young man now who said when Nip got pow that they made him do it. Pretty much. He said it was the government. Who worked for the government? Desiree Perez, which is Diddy and Jay friend. He said the government deleted Nip. And you know why that young man turned himself in, y'all? Because when he was on the run and they plastered his picture all over, I kept saying, how they know who did it? Wasn't nobody out there. How they know? Cowboy said he seen some of it, but they started deleting his family members to make him come in. I mean, every day somebody in his family was getting pow. They need to investigate Nip's death with the Hollywood stuff. And not only that, he was writing a book about Dr. Sebi, about curing cancer and all the stuff Dr. Sebi knew, and they didn't want Nipsey talking. So Nick Cannon picked it up after Nipsey died and said, I'm going to tell the story. And all of a sudden, Nick Cannon started losing all his jobs. They threatened him to bankrupt him, so he had to come on and apologize. And then all of a sudden, the Dr. Sebi book just disappeared. The government don't want him talking about it. So now Nick Cannon got his jobs back. He can talk about Dr. Sebi or Nipsey. Do y'all ever see Lauren London just talking about her man and how much she was in love? My man, my man, my man. She don't say nothing. And guess what else, y'all? Talking about Lauren real quick. Lauren London, who was not married to Nipsey. Not married. They were on their way, but they didn't make it. Guess what she received from his estate? $5.6 million and 50% of his clothing business. How? When you're not even his wife. They said because she have a son. How many people have kids by somebody and they wasn't married and they kids didn't get nothing when the daddy died? How did she get 5.6 million? And then they took Nipsey's daughter from her mama. Yeah, Lauren London and his family raising that girl. She a grown now, she's beautiful too. But they took her from her mama. We be thinking these people, good people, oh, they rotten as hell. They just rotten. And then Lauren London was on an interview. She's saying, make sure you secure your relationships. So 9 times out of 10, for her to get $5.6 million, she made Nipsey write a will. He signed some docs. For her to win that kind of money, he had to have some legal documents. Why you making your boo thing? Y'all young as hell. Write wills and stuff. Huh, Lauren? Was that part of the plan? Now, I don't even hear you speak on Nipsey. I know you say you private, but the love of your life is gone. Wouldn't you be crying or doing something? She said, I can't breathe. I believe she fell in love with King Oil. He was fine as hell. I believe she fell in love with him. I believe she got in too deep. She ended up having a baby. But I also believe they put her on him. I can't say she meant for any of this to happen, but it did. And I think she have a lot of regrets because her friend ended up Krugs and beat up and dragged through the mud. I don't think she meant for Cassie to go through all that, but she did. And she didn't do nothing. She didn't do nothing. Jay-Z wanted to sign Nipsey. He wouldn't sign. Let's talk about Tory Lanez. He didn't want to sign with Jay-Z either. He said, I'll do better by myself, just like Nipsey. And what happened? He goes to a Kardashian party, which is part of their clique, with one of Jay-Z artists, Meg Thee Stallion. She signed to Jay-Z. And she said that Tory Lanez pow her. Tory Lanez swore he didn't do it. I did not shoot that girl. Did you take a bullet to the foot because your boss told you to, Meg? Was that a setup that night? Because you lied and said that y'all didn't have no sexual relationship. Then you got on Gayle King a few months ago and said, well, I slept with him once, twice, maybe 3 times. So you were sleeping with Tory. Was that a setup? Because you were sleeping with him. And I heard some of the Kardashians were sleeping with him too. Kaylee, Carly, whatever they damn names. That's why y'all was over there. Y'all do a little freaky freak sometime. Well, anyway, Tory Lanez got sentenced to 10 years because he didn't want to sign to Jay-Z. And I'm going to believe that. I'm going to believe it. His daddy stood out in front of the courthouse. Everybody said his daddy was crazy. He called Jay-Z out. He said, you no good such and such. You lied on my son. You set him up because he didn't want to sign to you. You did something to Nipsey Hussle. You did something to R. Kelly. I was like, did he just say R. Kelly? He was calling Jay-Z out. Then I said, let me research that. Y'all remember the two best of both worlds? Jay-Z and R. Kelly. Go Google it. This concert was so fire. This tour was so fire. I mean, I was hype off the TV like I'm at the show. I'm like, they jamming, man. R. Kelly was so fine. And Jay come out there with his swag. I said, oh, they finna blow up Hollywood. They finna do the shit. That's the shit right there. And next thing you know, the show was canceled in the midst of the tour. I'm like, they ain't coming to Michigan? What the hell happened? I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think that Jay reached out to R. Kelly because R. Kelly was hotter than fish grease. I don't care what y'all say about Kels. Hotter than fish grease. He was Mr. R&B. He reached out to him after being in his videos. Fiesta. Do y'all remember him and Dame Dash was in Fiesta? They said they didn't like R. Kelly because of Aaliyah, remember? Call Gina and tell her I'm on live. Please. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can somebody say yes? My daughter didn't know I was on live. Can y'all hear me? Can you still hear me? Okay. I think they got R. Kelly involved and told him they want to do business with him, right? Took him on tour, made him feel good. I'm with these my boys. And when they got him out there, I think they did to him what they did to old boy on the movie Sparkle. When they put the pawpaw to his head, you go sign with me. I think R. Kelly kept saying, no, I'm R. Kelly. I do my own shit. So they go to New York. And Jay-Z boys, R. Kelly said this, tried to delete him. They tried to delete him in New York, and R. Kelly quit that day. Took his shit off and said, I'm done with the best of both worlds. I'm gone. And he went back. He went back home. And the concert was over, and they fell out, and Jay-Z tried to sue R. Kelly for a lot of money. He pretty much bankrupted R. Kelly. And then all of a sudden, here come 30 girls saying R. Kelly did something to them 30 years ago, including R. Kelly's wife. Did Jay-Z make some phone calls to destroy this man so he can go to jail like Tory Lanez? And we believe them girls. See, you know, that's what I be saying. We be believing shit. I don't know why she talks so loud. We believed those girls. And it looked like these women being paid to set up these black men. I'm not saying they ain't freaks. I'm not saying they ain't do some freaky deaky stuff. I'm saying they wasn't forced. Y'all can believe what y'all want to believe, but don't nobody wait 30 years and all of a sudden all these girls meet up in one spot on Lifetime and decide to tell on R. Kelly. Where y'all find these girls at? Lifetime ain't went and locked on nobody's door and say, do you know, remember when you was with R. Kelly? Do you know R. Kelly? Lifetime ain't go look for them girls. Who went and found them girls? Half of them on drugs, look bad, live in the projects, on food stamps. Who went and found these girls? Did somebody with some money like a billionaire do it? Then they got them all together and they put them on Lifetime. They promised them book deals. They promised them movies. All y'all got to do is say this. They wasn't making sense because half their families with the R. Kelly case, half them women family members said they were lying. Y'all didn't get that part. Y'all didn't catch it. One girl said her mama used to be at R. Kelly house more when she was at home and she was watching her younger siblings. She left her husband for R. Kelly. She said when they used to go on tour, R. Kelly used to pay her to watch the younger kids. She said, so my mother, Shantia, can you shut your door? She said, can you, she said, my mother is lying. My mother is lying. Because R. Kelly used to pay me and she was in love with him. She was one of the main ones crying. One girl said she got away and came back because she needed somewhere to live. R. Kelly bought her a house, paid for her apartment. She dealt with R. Kelly from 13 to 30. And I'm like, you still was taking money and stuff from him all through your 20s? It just wasn't making sense to me. I'm not saying he completely innocent. No, I'm not. I'm not saying he don't even like young girls. I'm saying it was a setup. Because guess who else like young girls? Dame Dash, Jay-Z, Diddy. They all like young girls. Jay, you forgot you was on a picture with Aaliyah all hugged up to her. Y'all forgot y'all passed Aaliyah around. Aaliyah was, and y'all don't want to hear this because y'all think, oh, special, pretty, little, precious Aaliyah. Aaliyah was a pass around. And I heard her mama was too, allegedly. after she found out what was going on. Aaliyah daddy pretty much sold her to R. Kelly. When he found out, he told the band member, don't tell her mama because she gonna pull her off the tour and we gonna lose a lot of money. And when her mama found out, did the tour stop? Did the connection stop? Nope. Guess why they didn't prosecute R. Kelly when they got married? Because R. Kelly sat down with her mama and daddy, allegedly, and said, I'm going to give y'all rights to all my music. He couldn't go to her funeral, though. Her mama said, you can't come to the funeral. But they had the rights to all R. Kelly's music. Why y'all think R. Kelly in there broke? All the hits he didn't make. Everything that he make goes to Aaliyah family. Because they sold their daughter, allegedly. This shit is crazy, man. Tory Lanez daddy said it. He gone. R. Kelly got 30 to 60, I think. Tory got 10. Where's Diddy? Anybody seen Diddy? He in the penitentiary. Diddy went against the grind. He tried to sue De Leon, the liquor company, if I'm saying it right. I'm for sure that Jay-Z got a little piece of that pie, Clyde Davis. I'm for sure they all have a piece of that alcohol business because that's $1 trillion business. And did he want to sue him? I bet they called Jay-Z and say, you know what, your boy got to go, make it happen. Pfft. Here come Cassie. How'd that tape get out? Diddy didn't put it out. Diddy had that tape, what they say, 10 years or longer. He had that video how long? And nobody never put it out. That shit didn't just happen. Diddy been had that video. He paid thousands of dollars, I think $50,000 to the hotel to get the video. Cassie never really told Diddy had a video of her. She never tried to steal the video. When they want to destroy you, it's a wrap. Until God show up. And he coming. He coming. Who else I want to tell y'all about? This shit with Nipsey just blew my mind. It just blew my mind. Oh. Guess who else got connections with Jay-Z? CeeLo Green and Kendrick Lamar. And the Bailey sisters. They better be careful. Because as soon as you don't do what Jay wants you to do, it's over for you. Rihanna. I remember watching her receive an award. Her daddy was out there. And she said, Dad, you can't have this one. You can have the next one. And Jay-Z pretty much started talking. He said, and tell them that Jay-Z is the greatest. And he was looking at her like, I'll slap you off the stage. Y'all know he met her over in the islands when she was a teenager, right? And her family let Jay-Z bring her back. And she said she was like on the 30th floor. And he told her, which way you gonna leave? You gonna leave out the window or out the door? Because if you don't sign, it's gonna be the window. And they tell the story like it's a joke. But Jay-Z was for real. And he go around saying Rihanna his goddaughter. He controlling Rihanna. Now Rihanna little boyfriend in trouble. He about to go on. He on trial. What connection does he have with Jay-Z? Is Jay-Z done with him now? Is he a distraction for Rihanna? We got to get rid of the baby daddy. She's sitting over there. She done lost her mind. She done had 2 kids. He got to go. Because she ain't showing up at the parties no more. Let's get her out. Let's get him out of here. Y'all know what's allegedly supposed to happen with her and Chris Brown, right? Rihanna allegedly was at her F-off with Clyde Davis was like getting some fellatio. This is a rumor. I don't know how true it is. Chris Brown heard she was at the party. He busts up in the party. He catch her with some guys. They get into a fight outside. He telling her, I'm done with you. He goes to get in his $100 and $200 and some $1,000 car. She jumps in on the passenger side. He pulls off mad. They arguing and fighting. She's scratching him, beating him up. And they said he confronted her because she gave him the bumps. Herpes. So he was already on 10 when he seen her. You know, Usher, Diddy, all of them supposed to have the bumps. So Chris Brown, that's why he kept saying, y'all don't know the whole story. He hitting her back, and then all of a sudden, she takes his key, and she throws it out in the woods to this $200 and some $1,000 car. He turned around and pop, pop, pop. He was wrong. But all this was tore off his face, skin and everything. She was beating the shit out of Chris Brown while he was driving. See, half the story get told. And that's how Rihanna ended up on the mug shot like he was. And I heard that Jay-Z didn't touch Chris Brown because Chris Brown got a lot of pull. He got a lot of power. I don't know how true this is. But he didn't touch Chris like he touched everybody else. Not yet. So I'm starting to think they going to end up deleting Diddy, or Diddy go get a lot of time and Jay-Z going to walk. Because he got the inside pull with the feds. Then I start thinking, what is the connection with Donald Trump? What kind of dog Donald Trump having to fight to go pardon some rappers? He don't even like them hoes. Why would he go pardon some gangster rappers? Kodak Black? Lil Wayne? Come to find out, y'all thought Jay-Z didn't like Lil Wayne because he didn't do the Super Bowl. Lil Wayne was in trouble not too long ago with taxes. Guess who paid his taxes? $14 million. Jay-Z. Lil Wayne owed Jay-Z pretty much. And I'm like, how did Lil Wayne get behind $14 million in taxes? Lil Wayne? You know he almost died drinking cough syrup, lean. He must have been drinking his legacy away. But Jay-Z went over there and saved him. It's $14 million. Then he got caught with some pow-pows, and Donald Trump pardoned him. Is Donald Trump and Jay-Z in business together? And then he went and got Kodak Black for $1 million. And now Kodak Black sitting in the streets of Atlanta, strung out on drugs. Did they put something in that brother's arm? He gone. Where do Kodak Black know they don't want him to tell? Because he's gone on drugs. Guess who else gone? Kanye. When he just at the White House with the hat, Make America Great Again? These are Donald Trump boys. Kanye all messed up. Diddy, Oprah, Jay-Z, Donald Trump, Tyler Perry, all these billionaires. And they all in the same group. And people disappearing. The girl that allegedly was pregnant by Jay-Z, boop, she gone. She had an aneurysm. They don't talk about her no more either. Even though they said she had damage to her skull. She gone too. This shit is ridiculous. Salam alaikum. That's what I'm saying. All these Hollywood people, y'all know who Salam alaikum is from Love and Basketball. She one of they girls too. I see the video. She was high out of her mind in a limo with Diddy and some dudes. They on their way somewhere, and she just all googly and messed up. Guess where she showed up? She showed up at a Grammy, and Tiffany Haddish, she one of the biggest Beyonce fans. So she's sitting there chilling with Beyonce. Salam alaikum come in. And she started flirting with Jay right in front of Beyonce like they got something going on. So Tiffany being Tiffany, like, man, you better give her the business. What is she doing? That's your husband. Beyonce, no, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. So I guess Tiffany said something. She grabs Beyonce, Salam Alaikum, and bite Beyonce on the face. Y'all remember hearing about that? That was Salam Alaikum. Bit her teeth marks in Beyonce's face. Do that sound like somebody that ain't screwing your husband? She was that jealous. She acted like she wanted to hug her and bit her. And Tiffany wanted to beat the shit out of her. And Beyonce made Tiffany sign a waiver that she would never speak on it. But I guess the NDA time went over and she decided to tell who it was. It was Salam Alaikum. Guess who Denzel Washington had an affair with? Allegedly. Salam Alaikum on his wife. So she a Hollywood thought too. Everybody, oh, she's so pretty. Salam. No. They getting all these women, these beautiful women, and they putting them on people, y'all. And they setting up folks, and if they don't do what they say, these women destroying them. Could y'all get my likes up? Could y'all get my likes up, please? I'm giving y'all some good information. If y'all still hold on to this Hollywood mess, shame on you. Stop letting your kids watch it. Stop listening to this music. This is the only way we go change these demons, man. If we stop giving them our money. Y'all wonder why these kids run around here on demon time? Because the music is hypnosis. The music making them think they gangster. The music making everybody think they Scarface. If you don't believe me, all over the TV, what is the big conversation? They dogging Kendrick Lamar. This is a married man with kids from Compton. He beat a lot of odds. I married my teenage sweetheart. I have children I take care of. I'm a hard-working man. I take care of my wife, and I made it off the streets. And y'all dogging that black man. All y'all talking about, y'all didn't like the Super Bowl, and he did this. You ain't talking about nothing good. Now, we always say we want a black man like that, right? But he ain't good enough. Even though the white folks dogging the shit out of him. There's a lot of white people that like him, don't get me wrong, but most of these white people dogging the shit out of Kendrick. And y'all helping them. But guess who y'all celebrate? Big Meech, Larry Hoover, a drug dealer. He y'all hero. How in the hell a damn drug dealer who got sentenced to 30 years for selling kilos end up being famous? You see how messed up people are? He is the talk all over the internet, and this is a drug dealer. Who do most black men in general, love? Scarface. That's your hero. I remember New Jack City came out when I was a teenager. Everybody wanted to be Nino. You know, Wesley Snipes had to do an interview on, he was on one of them talk shows. He said, they missed the whole message of New Jack City. Nino died. It's not a successful drug dealer. You can't retire from the streets. You either go into prison or to that grave. He said they missed the whole concept of the movie. He said, I wasn't glorifying Nino, but they missed it. Just like with Kendrick Lamar, y'all missed it. But y'all celebrate Meech. Have y'all turned against 50 Cent because he's saying loyalty over everything. He petty. No, y'all don't know what honor and loyalty mean. Half y'all don't know what that means. Like he said, listen, Meech, I helped your son off a couch when nobody helped him. Where was all your drug buddies? Where was Rick Ross then? I didn't just help him. I put him through acting school. I gave him a lifetime skill where he can make money without me. I was his daddy. You running around here with your son jewelry on that I put that money in his pocket to get that jewelry. Take off your baby jewelry. That's what he told him. Meech wanted to come out and still shine. He was jealous of his son. I don't care what he say. He's jealous of little Meech. That's my story. Since he over there with 50, I'm finna go over here. with Rick Ross, and I'm finna get back on because he living my life. That's my life. He almost messed it up for his son. And so 50, from what I heard, he finally accepted Little Meech's apology because Little Meech was begging 50, like, brother, what did I do? You said you would never walk away from me. Pretty much you my daddy, 50. I ain't got nothing to do with him. I don't even know this dude really. You the one showed me love. My daddy was in prison 17 years. He what is Little Meech, like 20-something years old. He wasn't even 10 when his daddy went to prison. He don't know him. So he was like, please, pretty much, 50, don't do this to me. So I heard the show gonna go on, because 50 got the rights to the show, Rick Ross. You can't make a movie. Tell me he gonna make a movie. You so dumb, you don't even know about business. Just a rich dummy. Go on and get sued. He owns the rights to that movie, the show. You didn't think 50 made sure he had contracts because nobody can't do a repeat? Meech didn't even know that. He felt like I am BMF. You probably can't even say that name when 50 get done with you. So now 50 said he gonna help Little Meech get on Love and Hip Hop, which I don't think is a good idea. He don't need to be on Love and Hip Hop because there's a lot of demon time over there, a lot of nasty crap over there, Krugs fight, degrading black folks. I don't think he need to be on Love and Hip Hop. I think he need to be on the big screen. Keep on going up, Little Meech. Don't go down. Love and Hip Hop is going down from what you just did with 50. Go up. Go on the big screen. Don't go to Tyler Perry. Don't do none of that. Get your stuff right. Do it right. You don't want to be in this Hollywood mess. Been and got a baby by one of these ghetto-fied ass girls on Love and Hip Hop, and you don't want to be involved in that shit. But I'm saying all this to say that all these people got a connection, and most of the connection comes from Jay-Z. Meek Mill's, from what I heard, he went to prison. Then he broke his parole. He got in trouble, right? And he almost went back to prison. But before that, he used to be all on the internet calling people snitches and no good, this and that, and you scary ass, such and such, and dogging dudes out. He show up in court with Desiree Perez, and he walked. Desiree Perez is an informant, and she works for Jay-Z. So you calling 6ix9ine and everybody snitches, but you showing up in court being represented by Desiree and your attorney. And she must have said, y'all know I work for y'all. I'm just one of my boys. Now you on that side, Meek. Is that why you had to bend over for Diddy? Because you owe him a favor? I'm proud of you, Daddy. Good work, Daddy. And you in the pool like, is that why that happened? Because you owed them a favor. You didn't want to go back to prison. And I heard Will Smith had a little something too from you. Now I got to look up in a minute. What's the little kid that Jada Pinkett slept with? August. I got to see what August Ostina connection is with Jay-Z and Diddy. I know what your connection is with Will Smith, August. And Will Smith and Mark Anthony, which is J-Lo baby's daddy, her ex-husband, the singer Mark Anthony, they have a whole sex toy line, sex dolls and everything together. They go all in other countries by themselves. What two men you know go on vacation together? And allegedly, Jada, y'all know she looked different, right? Allegedly, Will beat her unrecognizable. And this is what his assistant said. Sent her somewhere to one of his other mansions and got her plastic surgery, made her heal until she came back so we can see her. She look like her mama now. Because he caught her having sex with Mark Anthony. You know, they said her and Mark Anthony was bumping uglies. Jada just be doing the Jada. These people crazy, y'all. And we sitting there. What's his name? What's his name on Bad Boys? Michael Lowry. Michael Lowry, I can't wait till Bad Boys come out. And then all of a sudden, Martin messed up. What did Martin know? Did he walk in on something? Because you know his assistant said he walked in on something with Will Smith and Dwayne Martin. He said he walked in on them. And allegedly Dwayne Martin is engaged to a transgender now. You know Lisa Ray said that Dwayne Martin took her husband from her. Is that why Tisha Campbell's left you, Dwayne? This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I swear it's crazy. Now I'm starting to think Bobby Brown, they wanted Bobby to do something because Bobby knew about a lot of stuff. Bobby allegedly beat up Ray J about Whitney. All of a sudden, his ex-wife got deleted. I don't care what y'all say, she got deleted. His daughter got deleted the same way. And then his son all of a sudden took an overdose and he's gone too. Bobby Jr. Bobby, what did they want from you? They was taking your family members. I think that's what made Bobby get clean. He still got a little alcohol problem here or there, but I don't think he have that no more. And I'm thinking his manager that he married, I think she was put on him from Hollywood too. See, everybody got these overseers. They got these people that watch over them. Make sure they don't say the wrong thing, turn the wrong way. If you notice, all these famous black men, they end up with Caucasian women or island-looking chicks. What's that boxer name? I always say his name wrong. Walders. Y'all know he's from the South. He had that one, just one hit, just like a gorilla hit. Y'all know he left his wife and his kids and married an island-looking chick. And she dogged him out and took out just about all his money. He made a deal with the devil, lost his whole family behind this shit. Kevin Hart left his wife and his kids for an island-looking chick. Tory, is that her name? She about to file for a divorce. This shit is not looking good for us at all as black people. It's like y'all just selling y'all soul. Now I'm gonna talk about somebody and I'm gonna go. Could y'all get my likes up, please? Y'all way behind on my likes. Could y'all please get my likes up? Take a time out to push the thumbs up. It's right in your comments. Push that thumbs up. I'm telling y'all right now, I know y'all like my channel because of celebrity news. But I gotta wean myself off of this. This stuff is like crack. I gotta wean myself away from this because we talking about real life people here. We talking about some powerful people here. And they not gonna like YouTubers to be talking about their business. So I'm not gonna be Tasha K. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be these people. I'm gonna wean my way off. If y'all wanna hang out with old Eddie Kane, it's just whatever y'all wanna call me. We gonna find something else to talk about. And I'm gonna talk, if I do talk about celebrities, this is my last time really getting in detail. I'm gonna throw y'all just a little nugget and just crack jokes like I've been doing. So when y'all log in, no need to go be signifying and saying something stupid. Because I can't. I can't deal with this mess. It's too demonic, and it seems like I'm giving the devil a platform, and I don't want to do that no more. I don't like these people. And when I don't like folks, I cut folks off. I'm just being real. Now, this person is from my city. I grew up with this person. This person used to walk me to my classes. We used to call this person Church Boy, Pastor Marvin Sapp. I'm praying I'm wrong, because I know his whole family. I know he grew up in church. I know he got goodness in him. I don't know if he went wrong in Hollywood or what. But I remember a few years back, he decided to leave his church here, the Lighthouse in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And half the people that went to school with us was members of that church. He up and said, I'm going to go to Houston and open a mega church. I'm not going to do this no more. He just left us. He left us. The rumor was he was dating Beyonce's cousin. And she was a doctor. And he was going to marry her. And then I found out Pastor Jamal Bryant's wife is named Dr. Carey. A friend said, you know Pastor Sapp and Pastor Jamal. You know all these people like this. They buddies. They like best friends. Dr. Carey dated Marvin Sapp first. And allegedly, Dr. Carey is Beyonce's cousin. I did not know that was the same person. This is why he left Grand Rapids and gave up his church for Dr. Carey. They were supposed to get married. But I guess Marvin Sapp wasn't moving fast enough. And this before she was all beautiful, flamboyant. She was still pretty, but she didn't have all these BBLs and the weaves and all. I seen some, go Google it. She was with Pastor Marvin Sapp first. Engaged, allegedly. Then she started talking to his boy, Pastor Jamal Bryant, who got babies everywhere, even a disabled baby that he ain't taking care of. The day he got married, he was supposed to be in court for child support. She marries him. So is she a pass around too? I'm just being real because she know the word and she can speak and all that. So is she a pass around too? So now she's married to Pastor Jamal Bryant. And Pastor Jamal Bryant's first wife is on Hollywood Wives. This man got babies everywhere. Like Nick Cannon. And like y'all little cousin Elon. We ain't finna let you get off of Elon. Elon just had a woman come out and say he got a baby 13 by her. Didn't I tell y'all Elon is a black man? Elon ain't... Elon got 13 babies. And having married one of them. Let that have been Obama and another black dude in Congress doing some stuff like that. What Donald Trump doing and what Elon do, let there have been some brothers. All of America would have shut down. You see, they don't talk about Elon and all his babies. The girl came out and was like, I just had a baby by Elon, and he's not doing this and that and this. Girl, he the richest man in the world. What you mean he ain't doing it? You better go get a blood test, but you know he the richest man in the world. He ain't got to take no blood test. Like Jay-Z, he ain't got to take a blood test. They can just have babies and get away with it. And the reason Jay-Z don't want to have a blood test for that boy, allegedly, because that young man, mama, was a minor, and he was a grown-ass man. She's gone now. What happened to her? She's gone, too. So why you don't want a blood test, Jay? Because if it come back to being your son, and the boy look just like you, they can prosecute you in New York because New York don't have a statute of limitations. They can prosecute you and say that you was messing with, what, 14, 15-year-old? I think Jay was 30-something. So he's not going to take a blood test. And we already know that Mayor Adams can be bought. He was just having dinner with Donald Trump. And they said all Mayor Adams charges is gone. Boop. What was y'all talking about? Oh, you let him and Elon steal that $800 million from the bank in New York, and you ain't gonna say nothing. So they said, I'll pardon you. And that's what he said, I'm gonna pardon you if you don't say shit. Shut your ass up. And if you say something, you gonna be in there with your boy Diddy. Diddy didn't know when to stop talking. See, Diddy was on Krugs. So Diddy, you know when you're on Krugs, you might say anything. You know, Donald Trump booty orange and got brown freckles on it. Then how you know that? He was at my party. Diddy might say anything. I slapped some baby oil on Donald Trump many a days, and them damn chitlin balls was doing like this. I know he was at my party. So they said, we gotta lock Diddy ass up because Diddy's stupid. We gotta get his ass under control. So they had to get rid of Diddy. They had to get rid of R. Kelly. They had to get rid of Nipsey. They had to get rid of Tory Lanez. This shit is crazy. This shit is cray-cray and scary. I'm going to talk about some, well, before I go on for Marvin Sapp, I pray that it's not true with Marvin Sapp, but Marvin Sapp performed at Diddy's 50th party in Detroit, Michigan, in the club, singing Never Would Have Made It. Didn't the Bible say you can't serve two gods? Why you singing at the club for Diddy? You should know, you supposed to do like T.D. Jakes. No, you come to church, brother. I love you. I love all y'all. But come to church. Come to my church. I got something for you. You don't go to them. Just what T.D. Jakes did. He went to them. God is for to expose all these people. He about to expose all these people. Man, Dwayne Wade exploiting his child. Got his child pee-pee cut off, allegedly. Him and Gabrielle Union, another actress we thought was everything. How many of y'all went to see Dwayne Wade play basketball? When he wasn't the Bad Boys or something, when he wanted some group with the basketball players. Everybody loved Dwayne Wade. Come to find out, he let his son live his life that he wanted to always live. I used to wear dresses when I was little, dressing up in my mama and sister clothes. Ain't nothing wrong with it. No. Guess why he did that? His son is what now? A supermodel. They love transgenders. And he make even more money if he cut it off. And that's what Dwayne Wade did against the boy's mama. Permission. She begged him, just wait till he's 18. No, I'm going to do it now. A money deal. Him and Gabrielle exploiting that boy, making money off of him. And all of a sudden, Donald Trump get in the house, and it's only two genders. It's male and female. Y'all can't do that no more. So what you gonna do about your son? Now the world gonna be against your son. And guess what else Donald Trump said? He don't care if you got it cut off or not. Whatever on your birth certificate, if your ass get in jail, that's where you going. If you say you a male child on your birth certificate and you got a vagina now, your ass going to the man prison. If you say you a girl, you going to the female prison. Don't care if you are got an extension or whatever. So it's gonna be dudes in the man prison with boobs, and some of them ain't got the parts cut off, but they got the boobs and stuff. They gonna get raped every day. Donald Trump don't give a damn. This world is so corrupt. America is the laughingstock of the man of the universe. It's our celebrities messed up, our athletes messed up, our politicians messed up, and these the people running this country. I feel like everybody need to say, let's go up against the government and all the celebrities. Let's take over our country. No, we finna lock their asses up in cages. Nope. Get their ass. The people need to stand up and say, hell no. Y'all ain't finna be no dictator and take over this country and have us all messed up. Because y'all asses all messed up. Where them kids, Oprah? I'm going to keep asking Oprah. Where them kids from Africa? Where them girls at, Oprah? She over there quiet as hell. And it just don't stop. Let's talk about Twitch real quick. Allegedly, it just came out that Twitch boss knew something about Diddy and Ellen, and Twitch wife was put on Twitch, allegedly. It's coming out. The Diddy done put her on Twitch because they wanted Twitch little cute self. Little dancing Twitch. Diddy wanted him. So he put that white girl on him. Dancing with the stars. And when Twitch said no, where Twitch at? One of my subscribers, I didn't get her name. She just reminded me, I think it was Miss Margie. She just reminded me, well, she told me, I didn't know this, that the police said it was nothing showing that he ever checked in a hotel. How he in a bad time? He never checked in. Come on, people. I've been said they planted his body there. A lot of money can do a lot of things, like shut the police up. Close the case. No investigation. Jay-Z just wrote the check. These people, boy, Kim Porter, Jamie Foxx, all these people, half of Bad Boys gone. And the ones not gone, they was great. But what I get pissed off about, a lot of these grown folks sold they soul, man. They knew what they were doing. They just wanted to be part of Hollywood. They sold their soul to the devil. Then I just think, talking about Pastor Jamal Bryant, his sister was just speaking. I don't know if it was this Sunday today or last week or whatever. She was speaking and she said, Yahweh is everything. Yes, she is. Oh, yes, Yahweh is. I said, yes, she is. And y'all know last year, Pastor Jamal Bryant was preaching and he said Yahweh was wrong like 70% of his life, and Pastor Marvin Sapp was sitting there agreeing with him like, so y'all saying Jesus was wrong 70-some% of his life in your congregation? Yeah. I said, this a cult. They believe that. And I'm like, Pastor Sapp, come here. I just wanted to slap his ass. You believe that? The way you was raised. You should have told that brother to get up out your church. His kids, Pastor Marvin Sapp kids, were sitting there looking confused like, Daddy, do you hear him, Daddy? It's just messed up. It's just messed up. Do y'all know, I don't know if y'all know this. How much y'all know about Pastor Sapp? Do y'all know it's this African girl that came to Grand Rapids? I think she was from California. He said she was a stalker. Look it up. Look up the story. She came to Grand Rapids and he said she was a stalker. And half his church members said she wasn't lying, that they were dating. His wife had already passed, so it wasn't no big deal. He was a widow. So he said he didn't know this girl. She was allegedly coming to his mansion and he didn't know who she was. She was showing up at his church. He didn't know who she was. But members of the church said they seen him shopping at Myers. They seen her at the church and him talking to her. They seen him laughing. Guess what? Her last post on Facebook was, baby, I'm about to make your favorite dinner or whatever. And she showed the meal or whatever. And she came downstairs to the hotel. She was staying in Kalamazoo, Michigan. And she said, I'm on my way. That was her last post. The people at the hotel said, she said she'll be back. She left the hotel. This girl was studying to be a doctor, I think. Very smart girl, African girl. Parents rich, very, very smart. She ended up missing. Nobody could find this girl. Her parents was all over the news. You know where they found her body? From here, it's between Kalamazoo and Ben Harbor, Michigan. They found her in the water. Said that her tire had bust, and this is in the wintertime, and she must have wandered off in the woods and fell in the water and drowned. Now, what woman, how many women on here? What woman will have a flat tire and get out their car in the cold winter and go walking in the woods looking for help to wander off in some water? Wouldn't you be in your car with your doors locked and your heat blasting calling 911? We ain't getting out that damn car walking no damn where. Even if we ran out of gas, we gonna sit in that damn car with our doors locked. But they want us to believe she wandered off in the woods and drowned. So he was under investigation for that murder. And her family said they hired a private investigator and they not gonna stop until they find out what happened to this girl. This was years ago now. They never found out what happened to the girl. And a lot of his members here left because they said he's lying. I'm just telling y'all what they saying. I don't know how true this is. He's lying because we seen him with her several times. She wasn't a stalker. She gone. Even pastors, man, is being questioned. Why do you think Ray J went to Pastor Jamal Bryant? Because they wanted Pastor Jamal Bryant to see what he know. Don't be shocked when Ray J disappear. Because Ray J been doing this a lot. Could you get my likes up, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We need 300 some more likes. Y'all watching. I have over 500 people watching me right now. We need 300 some more likes. Come on, man. I'm giving y'all some good stuff, and I'm not giving this to y'all because trust me, Lord knows I don't want to be in these people's business. This shit is scary. I don't want to be in these people's business. But this shit is for real, for real. You hear me? For real, for real. I'm not supporting it no more. I'm about to mind my business. I'm sorry, pastors and superstars and actresses and actors and singers. I'm sorry. I don't know nothing. Call me Stevie Wonder. I don't know nothing. I can't jeopardize my channel or my peace of mind or my life dealing with these demonic ass people. So this is going to be the last video that I get in detail like this, y'all. The very last video. I don't want to know. So I hope y'all still follow me because I got a lot of fun stuff to do, you know, and talk about. I can still be funny and talk about the stories, but not like this. This shit right here scared me today. And God showed it to me, and I didn't even want to know. I'm sitting here, and I'm listening to different stuff, and I start just Googling stuff. I said, so what is the connection with such and such and such and such? And what is the connection with? These all people connected? I said, all these people connect. I never knew that Nip and Jay-Z made a music together. So I don't get into all that. But all these people connected. And the ones that said no, they either not here no more, they in prison. Or their career never made it no damn where. That shit is nuts. Now, do your homework. Go look up the Best of Both Worlds with R. Kelly and Jay-Z. Go look up the Marvin Sapp story with the girl, the African girl that came to Grand Rapids and she ended up gone. Go look up Dr. I've got her name now. Marvin Sapp and Pastor Jamal Bryant. Go look that up. Go look up Tory Lanez. Go look up Nipsey Hussle. Go look up the London story. Go look it up. It's going to blow your mind. It's free information. We just so stupid. We just believe everything we see. And I'm scared for Kendrick Lamar because he did the Super Bowl, and I heard everybody do the Super Bowl. They don't turn out right. And not only that, he went against the grain. But I'm thinking Jay-Z told him to do it, though. Because Jay-Z over the Super Bowl, he had to see what he was going to perform. Why, though? Now, guess what they doing? They sending Kendrick Lamar on tour, and one of his, I think his first stops is Canada. First of all, the United States beefing with Canada. And Drake is from Canada. Why y'all sending him to Canada to perform? Kendrick, don't do it. Because I don't want you to go over there, Kendrick, and they say something happened to you over there. They deleted you over there and blame it on the Canadians. Don't go over there, brother. Don't be stupid. You seem like a smart dude. But he can't say no now. He can't say no now. Don't sell your soul to the devil. This is what you call in too deep. This is what you call in too deep. I even heard LL got some stuff to do with some stuff. They showed a video back in the day when Biggie Small was alive, and they had a transgender in Biggie and Diddy video, and the same transgender man was in LL video. LL made music back in the day talking about he going to high schools to meet girls. Y'all, we didn't catch none of that. We too busy dancing at the club, and he talking about being a pedophile. That shit is crazy. I know Snoop Dogg involved. Oh, guess who else was at the White House? Y'all forgot. Steve Harvey. He was at the White House. Donald Trump boy. How many jobs did he have? About 7 or 8. All of a sudden his job started falling off. Warnings before the storms. Keep playing with us, Steve. You and Marjorie doing too much. Y'all business all over the internet. You big boom. This big boom, your wife. He done slept with Marjorie. Everybody talking about you. You're bad for business, Steven. Steven, you're bad for business. You gotta do something. So we're gonna take Little Big Shot from you. We're gonna take Family Feud and send your ass over to Africa, and we'll give your spot to the little white girl. Because you're doing too much, Steven. You're bringing too much heat over here. They're going to find out what me and Oprah and everybody doing. Shit, get your hoe under control. I mean, your wife under control. She done disappeared. Where Big Boom at? Have y'all seen Steven's bodyguard that's allegedly slept with Marjorie? Where Big Boom? What they do to him? He just gone. He was Steve's bodyguard for over 20 years. They was best friends. When he found out he was bumping uglies, he disappeared. First, he went to jail. They told me he had marijuana in his backyard. And then he disappeared. I told y'all the Steve Harvey story what got me monetized. I was all up in that story. I was like, woo, Lady Heroin. Marjorie Harvey's Lady Heroin. She started off a drug dealer with Jim Townsend. Her first two kids' daddy. And Lori's daddy is Darnell Woods, I think, and his cousin. She was messing with Darnell Woods, which is Tim Townsend's rival, because they both was drug dealers. So she had Lori by Darnell Woods. Or is it Wilson? Woods, Wilson, whatever it is. And then she started messing with Darnell's cousin. See, we thought it was Jim Townsend's cousin. No, it was Darnell's cousin. It's Lori's daddy's cousin. Lori Harvey out there, man. Her and her mama. That's why I said, boy, we don't talk about Marjorie. I'm talking about all of them. These some, you know what they are? They some Beverly Hills rich ass thoughts. They doing hoeing on a $1 million level. They selling their kids. They strung out on drugs. They sleeping with everybody. These some nasty ass folks. They got the bumps. I heard Diddy got the ooh-wee. He got the H.I. you know what. And if he got it, half of Hollywood got it. Y'all better stay away from them celebrities. Half you girls want to sleep with them. Don't know what they been doing. I told you I had the opportunity to sleep with Ralph from New Edition and I wouldn't do it. But my friends them did. I'm snitching on y'all. They did it. They didn't touch Ralph, though. I'm like, oh, y'all can sleep with anybody. Bobby, Ronnie, Meek, Ricky, Mike, Ralph, do bodyguards. But if you touch Ralph, it's going down. He's off limits. You ain't touching him, so y'all ain't either. Leave Ralph alone. Playing with y'all. And Ralph ended up having babies by a crackhead. His wife was a crackhead. And then Ralph didn't. See, I can go on and on. Now, Ralph with Al DeBarge, ex-wife. He done took Al DeBarge wife. I hope you went and got checked out, Ralph, because you know Al DeBarge was on that shit. You better hope you went and got checked out, Ralph. And I'm just saying. Al DeBarge my homeboy, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Something wrong with you. I'm like, boy, you must like girls that... You like that shit. Troop told me when I met Troop that he told me that Ralph and Bobby used to come in his neighborhood in limos and get crack. Steve, the lead singer, he got mad because I wouldn't talk to none of them. I was quiet. And he was like, oh, you a New Edition fan. Get out of here. He said, that's why Ralph and Bobby come in our neighborhoods and they limo and buy crack. I said, no, they don't. I wanted to fight him. He one line. Bobby and Ralph was best friends. If Bobby was doing it, y'all don't think Ralph was doing it. And I normally don't even say nothing about Ralph. But, Ralph. No. But it's your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. I need y'all to please get my likes up before I get off here. Please get my likes up. I'm reading y'all comments. And I'm going to read y'all comments later. Because there's so many of them. I always get them later. Kevin. Everything's been going on for the last century. Now nobody pays attention to it. Nope. They just don't care. People don't care. Ooh, gosh, wash. Oh, yeah. What's his name? What's his name? He said Diddy gave him the ooh gosh gosh wash. I can't believe him half the time though, y'all. I think he just do it to put on the show because he's very smart. That young man is very, very smart. He said he give people what they pay him. If you pay him $5,000, he'll give you $5,000 worth of acting. That's what he said. So I don't know when he acting like Jaguar or not. They do stuff for money. So you don't know when they telling the truth. Because Jaguar did all that Jay-Z talking, which, come to find out, a lot of shit she was saying about Jay-Z, I'm make y'all understand something. Did y'all see how I just Googled all the stuff about Jay-Z? And I told y'all all the stuff about Jay-Z? What make y'all think Jag didn't do the same thing? I could have sat here and said I knew Jay-Z. And when I was there, he did this to Nipsey Hussle. I could have did the same thing. That's what she's been doing. She's been Googling shit. It's free information. But soon as Jay-Z came after her, because where she went too far was, she said Jay-Z raped her and put a pop out her head. That was too far. So Jay-Z was coming after her, and he's still coming after her. And she said it was AI. Nah, you told us Jay-Z was your boo thing, and he used to beat you, and you had a miscarriage and all this shit. Don't backtrack now. And that was a whole different video. You said that video was AI. What about the other videos? It's not hard for people to get on here and make up stories on the celebrities. Shit, I'm telling y'all be, Jag ain't lying. Man, get out of here. This stuff is so easy. It's free information. Happy Sunday, Elaine. How you doing? And it's just, don't get me wrong, Tupac. Wait, what you saying about Tupac? Tupac, example. Amen, hallelujah. What y'all saying about Tupac? Oh, y'all saying he disappeared? I think Tupac is in protective custody. Y'all be thinking I be tripping. I really think Tupac know a whole lot. And I think they faked his death. Let me tell y'all why I believe Tupac ain't dead. Let me tell you why I believe he's not dead. Out of all your living you have done, I don't know how many funerals you done been to, but I'm sure you've been to a few. Have you ever heard somebody dying and they mama taking them from the hospital? Have you ever heard of that? Tupac died. Snoop Dogg and Tretch, that was one of his best friends, his roommate. They went up there the next day and Jada Pinkett, and they was like, he gone. And they was like, we know, we heard. We just want to see him. Say, no, he gone. The hell you mean he gone? His mama took him. So Fannie Shakur got a hearse and drove her son away. Where did they go? When have you been able to take a corpse from a hospital? That's illegal. She took her son's body, as they claim. He wasn't at the hospital no more. But if you go back, if you can find it, if God bless you to find it, it was a news anchor, a white girl. And they show it every so often. She says, Tupac Shakur, I just witnessed him leaving with his mom on the plane. And then she looked around, and then the news went off. Like, the hell you just say? She said she watched him leave with his mama on a plane, y'all. A news anchor said this. And then they took it off the air. A lot of people want me to believe, yeah, she seen her taking the body. Nah, she didn't say his mama was taking the body. She said Tupac just left with his mama on a plane. I ain't crazy. So, I believe he is in Cuba somewhere. I think the Hollywood shit is so demonic and all this stuff going on. Tupac knew, and I think they using Tupac because they was for to delete Tupac, so they using him. I wouldn't be surprised after everybody come tumbling down when they get Jay-Z, Diddy, and all them Tupac come out and be like, I'm back. Y'all thought I was gone. Come on, Nina, it's our birthday. Let's go. I'm just being real. I wouldn't be surprised if Tupac is not gone. Because you don't just vanish from a hospital. And Elvis had one of the biggest funerals in Hollywood. Y'all remember Elvis died, right? Biggie Small. They even drove him back through his neighborhood. One of the biggest funerals. Michael Jackson. I don't even think he gone. Because Michael they showed somebody in the audience look just like him at the funeral. And Michael known to be incognito. They didn't open his casket. They didn't show his body, but they showed James Brown. He big as Michael. You know what I'm saying? So they never showed his body. They had a private funeral. These some mega stars. When have they been doing this? Tupac didn't even have a funeral, a memorial, or nothing. I'm like, how he a mega star? His mama don't even have a funeral for the fans? That didn't make sense to me. She cremated him. I got cremated him. He gone. Okay, Miss Fanny, we ain't believing that. Y'all would have had the biggest funeral party for Tupac. I just cannot believe he's gone because they didn't do nothing. Nothing. He was just gone. Jada said she didn't see him dead. Snoop said last time he saw him, he had tubes up his nose. He didn't look good. Tretch, his best friend, said he don't believe he's dead. Suge Knight said he don't even believe he's dead. He said Tupac was doing fine when he got him up off the ground and stuff. He was hurt, but he wasn't like that. So even the people closest to him said that brother ain't dead. He lying. They lying. They lying. Then they said Madonna was seen over in Cuba several times with somebody looked just like Tupac. You know he was in love with Madonna. She showed a letter that Tupac wrote. I love you and I want to be with you, but I can't because my fans would think I turned on them being with a white girl. So he said, my people. So he was secretly bumping uglies with Madonna. He was in love with Madonna. And guess what? He was engaged to Quincy Jones' daughter, right? After he said Quincy was gay and tried to talk to him. All of a sudden, he had a party, and his daughter mysteriously pop up and come in his face. They put her on Tupac. No time. I ain't got time for that. I don't have time for that. And guess what else? Quincy Jones' daughter was good friends with Lauren London and her sister. They are friends. Lauren London, girl, bye. I really thought you... Ugh. That's why y'all be talking about this relationship goal shit. Stop it. Because we all wanted to be like Nipsey and Lauren London. Like Nelly and Ashanti. Herb Gotti running around talking all this shit about Ashanti and talking about they was all in the bathroom having nasty sex and he was putting all kind of stuff out there. And Herb Gotti is in the indictment with Diddy, and all of a sudden Herb Gotti, his health just declined. Y'all know he got high blood pressure. He gone. He can't even be in an indictment now. And Nelly is one of Diddy boys. Nelly, no. Yeah, he is. Guess who else was a pass-around? Ashanti. She was a pass-around too. These girls ain't making it for their talent. Nobody care they can sing. Because half of them can't even sing. They looks in their booty and then a little music with it. We'll give you a little contract. I think Keisha Cole kind of got away from it. She was with that basketball player. She started messing with Pookie and Ray Ray's having babies. So she kind of got... But her house burned down in Hollywood too. So I don't know what she got to do with you. We just don't know, man. It's hard to even listen to these people anymore. And I'm like... I'm just going to be quiet and read. Do videos. I don't want to hear no music. I don't want to watch no Love and Hip Hop. I don't want to watch no BMFF and QRD. I don't want to watch none of that crap. I don't even want the devil in my living room. Get away from me, Satan. Flee, Satan. Because when you watching them, you supporting the devil. You just supporting these people worship the devil. They pray to the devil. Jamal Bryant just called Yahweh a she. That you're not supposed to do that. That's blasphemy. And he let his sister get on his pulpit and say that. And his members have came after me. Just like Pastor T.D. Jakes and get mad at me when I say stuff. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all reading the word. What the hell is wrong with y'all? A lot of people going to hell, man. A lot of folks going to hell. That's why they say, don't be listening to all these people calling you a heathen. No, y'all the true heathens. It's more devils sitting up in that church than on these street corners. Y'all horrible, man. That's why y'all so judgmental and hateful. So many church folks is hateful and judgmental because y'all listening to the devil's word. They ain't even preaching from the Bible no more. They motivational speakers. They're not even telling you it's an abomination to hell to do certain things. Because they want your money. That's why I don't walk in a church no more. I'm like, I am the church. You are the church. I don't need you to get me to heaven. But I know what you going to get people to hell real fast if they keep listening to that fake word. Like Jesus was wrong 70-some% of his life. What? I would have got up and walked out. And then last New Year's Eve, did y'all see that church? They said, since I don't want y'all to go to the clubs, we going to have the club here. And the whole church was, walk it out, walk it out. At midnight at church. Everybody in church, walk it out, walk it out. I said, oh my God. And they really go do that? But see, like my friend said, like Robert Grady, he know the word real well. Like he said to me, Nina, why are you surprised? God ain't in there. That's just a building. That's a bunch of heathens. God don't have no part of that. You think in this church and God, they go burn up. God is not in there. And I really believe that. God is not in half these churches. He disappointed with y'all. Pastors doing concerts at clubs. Pastors going to birthday parties for heathens. I wasn't at the freak up, but you was at the party. And then the congregation take up for them. Well, they only human. You can't serve two gods. God is a man that he shall not lie. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all that brainwashed? And most of you women go to church. I'm just going to keep on going to be real. Y'all going to church looking for a man. Because just about every single church woman I know, God go show me who my husband is. Ooh, hallelujah, Jesus. Ooh, my box is hot. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, Lord, if he blessed Pastor Jamal Bryant with that beautiful queen. Oh, Lord, I know mine coming. Shut up. A bunch of horny, fake Christians. All y'all think about is some X. And half y'all was sin. All y'all was sin. Let King the Oil walk in there. Deacon King the Oil rub up your arm. You gonna drop them big granny drawers and you gonna have your legs behind that headboard. Stop playing with me. And stop lying on God. God told me who my husband was. God's not gonna tell you who your husband is. He said a man that finds a wife finds a good thing. He ain't said nothing about I will show you who your husband is. Show me one scripture. But since y'all listen to motivational speakers, they tell you that God gonna show you who your husband. He's not. He's not even going to show a man who his husband is because he give a man free will to choose. He said, you find a man that finds a wife. He didn't say a man, I find his wife for him. He said a man who finds a wife. That means you got to find your own wife. He give you discernment to find your own wife and know that's your wife. And don't choose from the flesh because a lot of you choose from the flesh. And that's why marriages fall apart or things. You see Remy Ma talking about Papoose and Carisha Shields, whatever, and she from Flint. I'm sorry, I said she was from Saginaw. She from Flint. She ugly. Sometimes your wife might be ugly. It's the spirit. You're supposed to look deep down. And I was about to say the heart. The heart is wicked. Stop saying my heart. No, your mind got to lead you. The heart is wicked. It's said in the Bible that the heart is wicked. How many of y'all fell in love with somebody because your heart told you to love them? Your heart will lie to you. You better follow your mind and pray and get on your knees and stay close to God. Do y'all see what's going on in this world right now? And you know why I'm not bothered? Because I know what side I'm on. I know who I'm riding with. I know who my protector and my provider. I know who give me breath, who make the blood flow through my veins. So when he's ready for it to stop, it's go stop. And Donald Trump don't have no control of that. So I don't give a dang who in the office. What do the Bible say? Don't worry about tomorrow because tomorrow got enough worry within itself. And y'all worried about Donald Trump and y'all go to church every Sunday. Half y'all just left church. Still worried, girl, I don't know what's going to happen to my Social Security. Nothing. And if it do, something else gonna happen. Like he said, if I feed the birds and the wild animals, you don't think I will feed you? You don't need Section 8 or food stamps. That's a mindset that the government put on us thinking we need them. Did the slaves have food stamps and Medicaid and Section 8? Did the slaves have? No, they lived off the land. Y'all spoiled. I would go get me a fishing pole, and I'm scared of fish, and I'm scared of the worm, and I would have to hire somebody to take the fish off, put the worm on, take the fish off, and I'll have to have somebody clean it. I'm not doing none of that. But I catch the damn fish, but I ain't gonna do nothing else. I would eat a leaf off the tree and put some salad dressing on it and eat. I would eat an apple every day. I don't care about none of that, man. I just don't. I'm just not, I don't live in the world of confusion and being afraid and second guessing God, because he brought me out of a car. I guess if you haven't been down like me, you don't understand that you know he real. The house I just got. And I want to encourage somebody, and I'm going to go. The house I just got. I got it with bad credit, a money judgment, and a misdemeanor. And I never been 3 strikes in my life. I never been in trouble in my life. This is all over 50. I always been a law-abiding citizen. I went to college. I paid my taxes. I always worked, stayed off the system, stayed out the way, never got in trouble. All this happened over 50. I didn't have no understanding like God. All these years I worked hard, raised my kids, had a business, did everything I was supposed to do. My father and mother left here, not owing nobody nothing, never been in trouble. Why? He said, because I got to use you to show people that I am God. Through all your calamities, I'm going to lift you up. So all the people that second guess, I can't get nothing because my credit, and I can't get nothing because I got an eviction. Oh, yes, you can. And he'll give you something better than you had before. I'm a walking testimony. And I'm going to show y'all my house when I put it together. I am a walking testimony. You know how many no's I got? You know how many people turned me down? You know how many times I had to degrade, just hide my pride and go in there and beg for a place. I'm like, listen, I got the income. I can pay. My credit got messed up because of a bad divorce. The COVID happened. I'm trying to explain. I'm crying. I got a teenage daughter who have a baby that really needs something, somewhere to live. I pay 3 months rent ahead if I have to. No, your credit is not good, so we can't do that. You know how many no's I received? And I get up and I'm like, okay, I understand. God, what's next? And I kept on going till I got a yes. I met Mr. Willie, old black man. Talked to him for about an hour about God and deliverance. And he said, in the midst of our conversation, I'm going to give you the place. And I was talking. I said, what you say? He said, I'm going to give you the place. It's something special about you. I like you. No application, no nothing. I'm going to give you the place. I said, Mr. Willie, no, you did not say that. He said, yeah, I think you're the right person for the place. Even though the rent is $1,800. But God didn't give me this place, and he ain't going to give me the means to provide to take care of it. I ain't worried about that. I would go to the senior citizen senior home on the 1st and the 3rd and do a little something strange for a piece of change. I'm just playing. You know them old men give up their check. Baby, let me put my teeth right here for a minute. You ain't finna do nothing, Daddy. I'm gonna mess with somebody that don't remember nothing. We just did something. We did, yeah. You see your pants wet? He done peed on himself. You see your pants wet, Daddy? Boy, you did your thing. Oh, okay. $200. I'm just playing. I'm just joking. Want to make y'all laugh. But this your girl Nina from a breaker strong. Keep your vibration high. Stay encouraged. No matter what you're going through, stay encouraged. Know God is God. When you feel down and you feel defeated, pick up that word and read it. And just stand on his word. I'm standing on what you said. And challenge God. Say, Daddy. You told me. You promised me this. You ain't getting, Show me you, God. He will. But he'll test you. He tested me for 2 years. Let me see if Nina will give up. I was Joe. I've been Joe for 10 years. He keep on letting the devil tell, but I think my challenges is kind of fading away now. God said, she already showed you who she is and who she riding with. She riding with me. Team Jesus. Go on and test her, Joe. Take everything. Put her in the car. Take her everything. All she got is flip-flops on and a sundress in her purse. Take everything, and I promise you, she would never waver. And I didn't. I cried out to the heavens, Father God, what's next? What we doing here? And I want to say happy birthday to my nephew, Shawn Mayberry. Today, how old is Shawn? He the one with Floyd Mayweather, best friend growing up, good friends. Him and Floyd the same age. How old is Floyd? 48, 40, I'm 8 years older than my nephew. He 48 or 49 today. 645, 432, 40, 30, something like that. And he's the one doing 30 to 60 years in prison, and he's fighting for his life. He called me today, so please pray for my nephew, Shawn Mayberry. And I should ask some of y'all to just send him some scriptures or something sometimes, because he gets so discouraged, and he's so into God now. And I know y'all want to say because he in prison. No, he never been like that before. So it's something about this time. And I told him, God had to show you one last time. He gonna get you up out of this. And yesterday was my favorite cousin Joy birthday. Yesterday, the 15th. She would have been 60. She died at 17. So yesterday, I was kind of messed up, man, for a while. And then next Saturday, y'all, it's going to be just messed up for me because my best friend growing up named Derek lived right across the street from me. I love the Mannings, and I'm sending them prayers and my love. He lost his 12-year-old son to meningitis. And it started in his spine and went to his brain. That's what I was told. I haven't got it from Derek yet, but his baby boy is gone. He got 3 sons, and that was the baby. And I'm constantly seeing the videos of little Derek and his laughter and him in his baseball uniform. And I'm like, Derek, I know you don't understand. I know you don't. But this is the time you got to get close to God when you don't understand. Don't turn on him. Don't you do it. You got to hold on because God don't make mistakes. So please pray for my friend Derek Manning and the Mannings. And every time I talk about it, I want to cry because he's so precious, the little boy. I don't even know how I'm going to handle it Saturday, y'all, to see that baby laying there. I don't even know how I'm going to handle it because it's family. But I love you all. Y'all have a good night. I might be back later on, or I might just put some shorts up. I don't know. Depends on how I feel and what else I find out. But I don't want to talk about this stuff no more. I'm going to come back and make y'all. If I come back, I'm coming to make y'all laugh, okay? Y'all have a good night. Thank you all. Hey, Kevin, thank you. What did Kevin say? You want to become a rapper about drugs and killing people. Who? Me? I want to become a rapper? Are you talking about somebody else? I was playing yesterday when I said I'm a rapper. I was just trying to get into the character of the video. Which Kanique said, what you put out is what you receive. Yes, that's right, Miss Ethel. Haven't seen Big Boom. Miss Ethel, he's gone. What is this? Kevin said, no record. Drill without doing funny. Oh, okay. You got to do funny rituals. Tupac is the example. What does it matter who you are if you want to move up? You would do it. Otherwise, you won't go that far. I think, Kevin, I think it's a price to, no matter how talented you are, I think it's a price to Hollywood. And it's been going on since way back when, since the Motown days. This been going on forever. This is not new. If you talk to some of them old celebrities that's still around, like Gladys Knight and all of, they didn't have to do some stuff, man. David Ruffin was strung out on drugs. Half them people back then died from overdoses. Y'all didn't realize that? Elvis died from one. Drugs and stuff been around forever. These people been X and Krugs forever in this industry. We just thought it was the thing to do, watching the Grammys and they celebrities want to touch them and get the autograph, and people was worshiping. That's why we should have known this didn't have nothing to do with God. People was worshiping these celebrities. Folks would pass out. When Michael Jackson died, y'all know how many people committed suicide? They was jumping all off buildings and stuff when Michael died, like he was God. And I don't even think Michael did. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And Michael was connected to Diddy and Jay-Z. All these people was entwined. This is crazy, Kanique. It's crazy. I don't get it. Let's don't get on who? Dawn said, let's don't get on him. Who is him, dog? See, that's what I'm saying. These kind of people, they take up for the celebrities. They be thinking they really know these people. And when you say something about a pastor or celebrity, they get offended. Don't you talk about my pastor. I don't bring up Teddy James. I don't bring up... These are people in the flesh. What is wrong with you? How you taking up for a man in the flesh? If you poke him, he go bleed. I would not dare. I'm not even going to tell y'all what my kids won't do. I wouldn't dare tell y'all what my children don't do when they ain't in my sight. Let alone a person I don't even know. See, and I said this before, I'm going to say it again. Y'all would stand 10 toes down, be ready to fight about a celebrity or a pastor. But let somebody come tell you about your husband or your man. You'll believe every word. Every word, and you sleep with them every night. But somebody tell you about T.D. Jakes, oh, no, you didn't, you heathen. Oh, no, you didn't. But you believe everything your man did. Let a woman come tell you something. You'll be ready to paw his butt. Y'all crazy. Let me go. I've been on here long enough. Thank you for the support. I take super chats, y'all. I take cash apps. I got to get my camera. I got to get my PC. I got to get stuff for my channel to get up here like everybody else. I need 1,800 people a month to give some money. 50 cents. I don't care what it is. 1,800. Give me something to help my channel grow. Because if y'all want me to keep bringing y'all the news, entertaining y'all, talking for an hour, because y'all know I'm long-winded, y'all got to help support this channel. And I didn't used to be this way. But I'm watching everybody else, and my mentors said, Nina, you got to ask them. You got to ask them to watch some videos. Watch some more videos. If you can't support the channel by watching the other videos. Okay? Please watch a video every single day. Please share with at least one person a day. That's just as good as money for me. You know, I know times is hard. A lot of people don't have no money. Just give me a little bit of your time, and I greatly appreciate you. God bless you all. Get my likes up. I'm getting closer, so I keep talking. Some of the people that fell off, because they're like, Nina, shut up. So I got to go. Let y'all get some supper, get ready for work tomorrow, and treat people like you want to be treated. God bless you. Goodbye.